So actually it is not. Actually, we are having 543 model, right? In that, we are going to discuss three, that is service models, right? So here service models, who are going to provide the services to us mainly? Who are going to provide the services, ma? You people know well. Who will be providing all the cloud services to all the end users, or the users, customers? Who are providing? Chat me. Who are providing the services? Who are providing all the cloud services for us, for all the end users and the users? We are utilizing the services from the cloud, right? Yes, CSP, right? Cloud service providers. They are providing the services to us and we are utilizing the services. So here, what kind of a services they are going to be providing, right? So actually here, why we are going to this cloud computing, okay, for all cloud computing services, why the end users and the customers, they are switching to the cloud services means, first of all here, if you are having any hardware requirements, right? If you are having any hardware requirements, either a software or a hardware requirement, right? So if you are having in the organization, you don't know how much hardware you require, right? So whenever the views or the subscribers are increasing, at that time you need all hardware supports, right? Hardware supports and whatever the resources are required for your website, okay, that all resources you need, right? But you don't know how much you need and how much you require to run your web application, right? So according to your viewers, subscribers, okay, here resources are going to be decrease and increase, right? Based on that, we are going to be utilizing the resources. So to overcome these type of problems, here in this case we can go with the cloud, right? So if cloud is providing the resources, okay, just I am hosting my application in that, okay, or website in that. So according to my usage, okay, according to my need and the requirement, they are going to be providing all the hardware requirements, right? So mainly first case, in which case we are switching to the cloud services means, when there is uncertainty of the resources means, I don't know exactly how much resources I need, okay, how much resources, how much hardware I need to run my application, right? It will be depends on my customers and the viewers or the subscribers, right? So whenever they are increasing, automatically resources, speed, everything have to be increased, okay. That is the first case, right? And in second case, in which case we can switch this cloud services means, um, here if I am not having much amount, okay, to buy all the resources, okay, I'm unable to afford that all resources cost, okay, in this case also I can go with this cloud, right? So if for example, in third case, if I am buying my own infrastructure also, okay, if I am having budget also, if I buy my own infrastructure, hardware and the resources, okay, so I don't know will I use it in future or not, okay. I don't know, maybe sometimes one day I will use, some days I won't use, okay. At that time it will be a wastage, right? So in this case also we can go for the cloud services, right? So another case, like whenever I am don't having the capital investment, okay, I'm unable to buy my own infrastructure, softwares, resources. In that case also I can switch to the cloud services and can utilize the cloud resources, right? So in these many cases, we can utilize the cloud services, right? So mainly here in this cloud models, it is classified into three types. One is the software as a service, second is the platform as a service, and the third one is infrastructure as a service, right? So mainly here, software has a service. Who are going to be using means, we are the end users, okay. Okay, end users application is delivered as a service. Means as we people are using the Gmail, Facebook, Instagram, okay, all applications, we are not going to be developing that applications directly. Whatever the applications inbuilt are there, we are utilizing the services. Okay, so that is the software as a service. Mainly who are using it? End users, right? Next, platform has a service. Who will be using this? Developers. Okay, whenever they are going to be developing or deploying any application, at that time they need some platform. Okay, in that case, here developers are going to be utilizing the this platform has a service, right? And infrastructure has a service. Infrastructure has a service. Who will be utilizing means, like developers will become IT architectures, okay, IT architectures, administratives, okay, these all will be coming in this. Means here software has a service, end users will be utilizing its services, right? Platform has a service, developers are utilizing the services, right? And in infrastructure as a service, mainly IT architects, okay, administrative peoples, okay, whenever they are developing, okay, they are going to be utilizing this infrastructure as a service. We'll see one by one what it will be providing, right? So first we'll see here, um, software has a service, right? So software has a service. It is also known as on-demand software service. Okay, on-demand softwares, right? So here all the software distributions models are going to be hosted by the service providers, right? As the service providers are providing like a Gmail, Dropbox, okay, like Facebook, that all applications they are providing. Just we are utilizing the services, right? We are utilizing their services. That's it. We are not going to be developing anything in that. Whatever they are providing, okay, that services we are going to be using. Okay, who are using? We are the end users. Okay, end users we are using with the help of internet. Okay, and we are no need to install any supported software in your devices or in your computers, okay, to access these all services, right? For example, if I don't have any softwares, like I am unable to open my Word or I'm unable to open my images, okay, that softwares are not available in my laptop. But if I am logging with my Gmail, okay, if I kept that images in that, okay, I can easily view. Means without installation of the software also I am able to view just with the help of internet connections, right? So like that, here software has a service. Mainly it will be providing all the services to the end users. Remember that, okay? End users they are going to be providing, okay, here all the end users or the customers no need to install all the supporting softwares. Okay, simply what we are doing, another example, from Play Stores we are downloading the applications and we are utilizing. Okay, after downloading that applications, are we downloading any supporting applications? Are we installing any supporting softwares in our mobiles? No, just we are installing that apps and we are utilizing their services. Means here in software as a service, they are providing, what they are providing means they are providing all the services to the users. Okay, just users can use that applications if they need, okay, if they need or required, right? So simply we can say that it is a facility or a software we are using, right? It is a facility or a software we are using. So examples for this all software has a services: Dropbox, Google Drive, Gmail, Facebook, everything. Okay, whatever the applications are there, that all will comes under this software as a service, right? So here we are not, remember another point, here we are not going to be developing anything, right? Simply we are utilizing the services which are provided by cloud service providers, right? According to my need and the usage, here we are going to be providing the services. Yes, what happened, ma? Just a minute. Arvind sir is messaging in group that we have to join the Python class immediately. సార్ కి మిస్అండర్స్టాండింగ్ అయి ఉండొచ్చమ్మా, ఒక్క నిమిషం మీరు ఎక్కడ వెళ్ళకండి. బీ స్టే ఇన్ దిస్ గ్రూప్, వన్స్ విల్ సీ. నాగేశ్వరరావు సార్, నాగేశ్వరరావు సార్, ఆర్ యూ దేర్?
మేడం ఉన్నా.
సార్ అరవింద్ సార్ క్లాస్ లో జాయిన్ అవ్వమని చెప్తున్నారంట పిల్లలకి, ఇమీడియట్ గా ఒకసారి చెక్ చేయరా మరి?
చూస్తా మీ మెసేజ్ చూస్తా.
ఓకే సార్, ఓకే, no need to worry, first hour is ours only. So here software has a service. So means here we are not going to be developing anything, just whatever the cloud service providers are providing, okay, that services we are utilizing. For utilizing based on our need and the requirement, we are utilizing the services, and according to that we are going to be paying some amount for that, right? So here who will be utilizing the services means like business services for document management, mail services, social networks, okay, mainly there we are going to be utilizing the services. These all things we will see in brief mind fourth unit, right? Just I'm giving the overview of this, right? So in these four cases we are going to be using this software as a services, and simultaneously we are having many advantages for this software as a service, like easy to buy, okay, easy to install from the Play Store and utilize the services, right? And software as a service, another name we can say that one to many, one to many, okay. Not only we are utilizing the services here, okay, Gmail is there, okay, that is not permanent for me, okay. Many n number of users can download and can install, okay, like that. One to many services will be there, and it will be shared among multiple users, right? Less hardware requirements for the software, okay. Whenever if I don't have any softwares, okay, without that also I can run the applications also, right? Additional softwares మీద ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేయడం అవన్నీ అవసరం లేదు, right? So low maintenance required for SaaS, right? No special softwares or hardware versions required. So these all are the advantages. Multi-device support, API integrations will be there. No client-side installations will be there. Simply applications will be there, and we are going to be utilizing the services. Okay, and we are not going to be integrating any softwares. Okay, so directly we are utilizing the services by using some standard APIs. There will be inbuilt. Okay, they are going to be providing the services inbuilt, right? Here end users no need to worry about that, okay. And we can access with from different devices. Either I can access my Gmail app by mobile, or by desktop, or by system, okay, or by tab, okay. So here we can say simply they are the thin clients. Thin clients means they are independent or dependent? Independent or dependent? Thin client meanings, I need answers. Thin clients, independent or dependent? They can access with any devices, right? So here that is the SaaS, right? So we are having the disadvantages like security. Major problem is security, and latency issues will be there, right? And total dependency on network, on internet, okay. Without that we are unable to utilize the services from the cloud, right? And switching between SaaS vendor is difficult, okay. If we are using one application, okay, I want that application in the another model, means that will be a problematic in this, okay. Means integration problem, right? So these all are the service providers who are providing the SaaS services. Means they are the providers, okay. Salesforce, okay, they are going to be providing all the CRM solutions, okay. Microsoft Office, they are providing some online suites, okay. Google Apps, they are providing Google, okay, Gmail, Google Calendar, Docs, sites, okay. So these all are the providers who are going to be providing all the software as a service to the users, right? So next we'll see the platform as a service. Okay, platform has a service mainly here. Do you know, have you ever used this platform as a service? I think many people, many students has been used this platform as a service. By knowingly or unknowingly, you people have utilized this service, right? So here platform has a service mainly. It is we can say that it is a operating system plus execution environment will be provided. Okay, that is known as platform. Okay, so mainly it will be providing the runtime environment. Here here programmers or the developers easily can create their code. Okay, that means they can run their code, they can test their code, and they can finally deploy their web application, right, without any installation of the softwares in your own system or a PC, right? So here cloud service providers will be providing some platforms. They depend upon your need and the requirement. You can go with that platform and can utilize, right? So according to the usage, you have to pay as per your use, right? And definitely here we need internet connections to access these services, right? So we'll see how this platform has a service. They are going to be providing their services, right? Have you ever been used that online compilers, ma? Have you used online compilers in your system without any installation of Java, Python? If you want to run that code, means you people will be doing, ma? You people are, yes. Okay, you people are using online compilers, right? So without an installation of online compilers, without installation of all the softwares in our system, okay, we are running our code and we can deploy and we can check our all things, right? So here one of the application is there, okay, codechef.com. Okay, so codechef.com ID, it is going to be providing all the softwares, ma. So here we are having the different software platforms. Okay, Python, okay, C, ADA, PyP, okay, C++, Java, okay, TCL, n number of softwares are there. Okay, simply what we are doing means here, these all services are going to be provided by whom? Cloud service providers. We are not installing these all softwares in our system, right? If I install in our system also, it will consuming okay, more memory, and my system will become very slow. These all things we are unable to install in our system. Okay, I can install one or two. Okay, these all things I can't afford in my simple laptop, right? So here what we can do means, here this cloud has been made easy services to the users, means without any headache. Okay, without any installation of the software in your own PC. Okay, without installation of the software in your PC, you can run your code. Okay, if you are having the code, okay, just put that code, compile the code, okay, run the code and check the output. Okay, means here we said that here we are having any code, means what we are doing means easy to create. Okay, it will be allowing programmers or the developers, we are saying that easy to create, okay, easy to test, okay, easily he can run, okay, and deploy their web application, right? Deploy their web application, we are saying, right? So here in this online compiler, what we are doing means, here I'm having, okay, I want to run one code, I don't have C, okay, C in my system. So what I am doing means, here I am giving my code. Okay, for sample we'll select C compiler. Okay, C compiler, here we'll write some code, printers. Okay, so in that I want to run just right? So here I have deployed my code, and now easily I can run my code, right? So without any installation of the software and related applications to that, simply here by clicking on run, here we are going to be getting the output, right? So okay, we can see the errors also, whatever the errors are there, okay? And according to that, we can check and we can identify that, and simply within fraction of seconds, within fraction of seconds, I have got the output, right? So like that facility has been provided by whom? This one of the service platform has a service, right? So this platform has a service. They are providing, remember one example, that is online compilers. They are going to be providing to all the developers without any installation of the software or the applications. Simply they can deploy and run their code in that applications, right? So here, like that platform has a service will be providing, and who will be providing means cloud services. Here we no need to manage or control that all things, okay? Simply here we are having the code means just deploy the code, okay, and run the code in that, and you can check the output, okay? No need to worry about these all things. Here all PaaS service providers will be there, okay? They are going to be managing and controlling all the infrastructures and the tools, updates, okay? Whatever the updates are there, update versions are there, I need to install update versions, I need to run my application in that. No need to worry about these all things. Simply focus on your coding and your side, okay? How, what to do the changes, okay? What are the changes I can do? These all things you can focus on that, okay? No need to worry about these all things, right? So here PaaS means PaaS platform has a service. It is going to be providing the infrastructures like server, storage, networking, okay, and CPU, right? These all things they are going to be providing to the users, right? So mainly they are going to be providing the infrastructure, server, storage, and networking, okay? And they are providing all the platforms for the middlewares, okay? And they are going to be providing development tools, okay? This middlewares are nothing but they are used to connect the cross platforms, ma. Okay, I can access, for example, if I am accessing my Gmail from Linux, okay, different operating system, or some people are accessing with the another, okay, another version, okay, another Windows 11 or like that. So here it will be means middleware. It will be connecting all the cross connections, whoever are accessing with the mobile or the device or the different softwares. Okay, for everyone it will be providing the connection. That is the middleware. It will be mainly it is used to connect all the cross platforms. Okay, and it will be providing the development tools, database management, business intelligence, and many more things they are going to be providing, right? So examples of this platform has a service: Google App Engine, right? Force.com and Joint and Azure. These are the examples of the platform as a service. And mainly for who, what kind of a service they are providing means, one is the programming languages, okay, without any installation of the software. Directly, if we are having the code, we can run the services, right? Next, application framework. Okay, application frameworks will be provided. Some templates will be there. Okay, with that template, simply if we want to change anything means, yeah, we can do the small modification and we can utilize that templates also, right? Databases will be there, and other tools are going to be provided. Okay, these are the four main services provided by this platform as a service, right? And we are having some advantages and disadvantages, right? Like simplified development, lower risk, no need to worry to install or update all the softwares and everything, okay? Pre-built business functionalities will be there. Okay, if I am starting any thing. Okay, I don't have any code also, means simply I can get that code also. Okay, directly we can start. Okay, whoever has been mentioned the detailed information about that, we can take that and we can do small modification and can utilize the service. Okay, that thing is also provided by this platform as a service, right? Instant community will be there and scalability will be there, right? So these are the advantages and disadvantages: vendor lock-ins, okay, data privacy, integrations with the rest of the system applications. So these are the disadvantages. We'll see these all things, okay? Will all things. So here vendor lock-in means whenever we are writing any applications according to the platform, okay, that will be provided by the PaaS vendors. Okay, so whenever I want to migrate, okay, migrate from one application to the another application, at that time it will be become some problematic to me. If I have written code in Java, okay, but I want to deploy in another application, okay, some Python, okay, at that time it will be becoming some problematic, so that I need to change all thing according to that application. Okay, so that will be a vendor lock-in. Data privacy, definitely data privacy is the main issue. Security issues will be there, right? So these are the disadvantages of the PaaS, right? So who are the providers? Okay, who are providing means Google App Engine, they are providing. What kind of a services they are providing means app identity, URL fetch, cloud storage, client library, logs, services. Okay, and Salesforce.com, another PaaS providers, they are providing what kind of a services means like faster implementation, rapid scalability, CRM services, sales cloud, mobile connectivity, charter. Okay, so these are the providers and they are going to be providing the services to all the developers whenever they want to deploy their application on the different platform. At that time, these providers, according to our need and the requirement, we have to select one of the provider and can utilize the services, right? So that is the platform has a service. So platform has a service. Now what you people can say that platform means here? Platform means simply we can say it will be providing operating system plus execution environment. Okay, that is known as the platform, right? So here it will be providing all the execution and like operating system. Okay, that total together we can say that here they are going to be providing the different platforms to the developers, right? So platforms, you can run your programs, you can run your task, okay, whatever the application or the codes, whatever you are having on any platform, you can run and you can get the results within fraction of seconds. Okay, and no need to install anything. Okay, directly you have to connect to the internet connection, select the software, okay, in which platform you want to deploy your code, select that and easily you can test your results, right? So like that. So here one example, whenever like we have discussed like online compilers. Okay, so instead of installing that all software, here my system and my laptop is unable to maintain that all things, right? At that time our system may collapse or we may lose something. Okay, our system become very slow, right? If we install that all kind of a software in our system, means it will become a problematic to us only, right? So this beauty of this cloud computing, what is that means? Here cloud service providers, they are providing some platforms. Based on that we can utilize the services, and as per that we are going to be paying some amount, right? So next, third service is infrastructure as a service, right? So mainly remember one thing, what is this computing resources? Okay, computing resources means mainly here RAM, CPU, storage, network, bandwidth. Mainly these are the four things, okay, all together they are simply we can say that they are the computing resources. Here cloud service providers, they are providing all these four computing resources, okay. Computing resources means RAM, CPU, storage, network, bandwidth. This all will comes under this, right? So here whenever we are having application, okay, you have developed your application, you have done everything, okay, developed your application, you have written your code by your own self, everything. But to deploy that application, okay, to deploy that application you need some infrastructure, ma. Take the example, cricket example only, ma. So whenever you are hosting your website, okay, whenever you are hosting your website into the cloud, at that time we don't know when the users are increasing, when the users are decreasing, okay. I don't know how much hardware and resources I required, okay. So here just infrastructure as a service, what it will be saying means just deploy your application here, everything we will manage, okay, everything we will manage and control according to the usage, okay, according to the usage. They are going to be increasing the speed and providing the network bandwidth, okay, and storage they are going to be providing. Whenever they are not utilizing, again they will be, means there will be some scale in and scale out resources services will be provided, right? If I purchased by my own, means that will be a very costly, I have to maintain, okay, these all headaches will be there, right? But in infrastructure as a service, what he is saying, just just deploy your application in our cloud, all the services according to your usage and the need we will provide. But these all things how they are providing based on the metered services, okay, meter based services will be there, means how much you have used, for that much only you pay, okay. Like that facility they are going to be providing, right? So in this infrastructure as a service, mainly they are providing bills, ma, okay. They are providing the bills, okay, for how many hours you have utilized the resources, what kind of hardware and the software services you have utilized, for how much time you have used, okay. For examples from 10 to 12 you have used these all resources for this is the bill, okay. Next, from 2 to 3 you have utilized, means from 2 to 3 you have utilized the resources, this is the bill. Everything will be accurate, means everything will be transparent. Whatever the accurate services are utilized by the users, that everything will be a transparent, right? Everything will be a transparent based on your need and the usage. Here all the charges will be applied, there will be a no hidden charges, ma. No hidden charges in this, right? We have discussed one example also, whenever we are using our mobile data also, whenever we are oning and offing, at that time one pop-up will be coming, okay, you have utilized this much data and this much data is left, okay. Everything will be a transparent to the users, right? So like that kind of a services will be provided by this infrastructure as a service, right? So mainly this infrastructure as a service, they are providing all the hardware services, okay, like computing resources, okay. Computing resources means four things will become, what are that four things, ma? What are they are providing? RAM. Yes, I need answers from you. Computing resources means what are they providing? Chat me. What they are providing? Computing resources means what? Reply me. What are the computing resources? What happened? computing resources are four things ma. One is RAM, second one is CPU, and storage and network bandwidth. These are the four things they are going to be providing. Okay, for everything we are paying according to our usage, right? So infrastructure as a service, we can say that it will be providing all the hardware services or the computing resources according to our usage and the need and the requirement. We are paying the amounts for that, right? So mainly here they are providing what kind of a services mean. One is the compute, second is the storage, third network, and load balancers. Whenever the scale in scale outs are there, according to that they are going to be increasing the services, right? So that is the four services, and we are having the advantages also. Shared infrastructures will be there, web access to the resources, pay as per use model, right? Focus on the core business, on demand scalability will be there. Based on our need and the requirement only, they will be providing all things. If anything happens also, they will be look after that and they will be providing the services to the users, right? And disadvantages mainly obviously security, right? Maintenance and upgrade and interoperability issues will be there. And who will be providing the services means here vendors will be there. Okay, they are going to be providing all the services. What kind of services they are going to be providing, this we can see. Like infrastructure as a service, the main who are the provider means Amazon Web Services ma. Okay, they are providing like elastic compute cloud, MapReduce, Route 53 virtual private cloud. Many things they are going to be providing according to our need. We can select one of the vendor, and according to that we can utilize their services. Okay, these are the as providers, right? So this is the second unit, right? So I want to show one more diagram here. This is the last, just 2 minutes. So we'll discuss these all things in fourth unit also, no need to worry, right? So here SaaS, right? Software as a service. Are you able to getting me? Ma? Are you people are listening?